Hey everybody, welcome to Jeannie's Dishes. Thanks for coming back. This is a very exciting episode. Basically, this time of year is one of my favorite times of year. Not Christmas and it's not Thanksgiving, although that's up there. It is Super Bowl. And oh my goodness, there are so many yummy things to make for Super Bowl. So one of the things we're making today is chili, and it's in the slow cooker and is so good. You wouldn't even know whether it was in the slow cooker or you did low and slow on the stove. There's going to be a lot of different meats in there, so this is not really a vegetarian friendly dish. There's going to be bacon in it, and there's going to be ground beef and ground chuck, and oh my gosh, so good. So, and there's a lot of different things you can do with chili, and we're going to kind of show you that, and obviously show you how to make the chili, and it's going to be so good. So, stay tuned, follow along, and if you like it, put it in the comments below, and subscribe, and tell your friends to subscribe. This is just part 1 of 2 of my Super Bowl special. So next week, there'll be a ton more Super Bowl yummies to make. Alright, so hang on and enjoy. Hey guys, so part of the chili making process is browning some bacon, actually a lot of bacon. It's going to add another layer of flavor to my chili. And over here, move over a minute here, I have a little bit of vegetable oil and butter, and what I'm going to do is chop, remember this from the stew? It's stew meat, and I'm going to chop this up really small and brown it. I'm not putting any flour on it this time because there's no need to thicken any sauce or anything like that. So I'm going to put some salt and pepper on it. I'll do that right now. There we go. You want to kind of season every layer of this. Obviously the bacon has its own flavor, so you don't need that. I do have a seasoning packet for the chili part of it, for all the spices that go towards any kind of chili. And I will show you that shortly. So let me get this browned up and then I'll show you our next step. So you can see the beef is kind of cubed, really small. You can see it there. So I'm going to wait until this gets brown and drain all this liquid and put it in the pot. The bacon's almost done. Look how yummy that looks. I'm going to drain that off. I'm going to keep some of this bacon grease too, not all of it, but so I can saute my onions and my jalapeno in there. So basically I have one jalapeno I'm going to seed and dice, and one was it a yellow onion, a white onion, the big round, I think it's a white onion, the big white round onion. Dice that and put that in there as well. Alright, so I have my onion and my jalapeno chopped. Note that when you do chop your jalapeno, do not touch your eyes or your face, and make sure you wash your hands right after. I made the mistake of, I thought I washed my hands and I rubbed my eye, and it was the worst pain, and it didn't go away for a while, so just keep that in mind. And I am browning my ground beef now. It's about 2 pounds. And also the bacon, I did about half a package, maybe 3/4 of a package of bacon. You know, obviously that's up to you. And then I have the small package of the stew meat, which I diced, which is now draining. And this shouldn't take too long. And then I will show you how we're going to put this all together. Alright, so as you can see, I have our onions are done, and our jalapeno, our bacon is drained, our beef is drained, and the ground beef is done. I just drained that, so now I'm going to put this all in. And with that, I have 2 cans of this petite diced tomato, because you need a liquid when you're putting anything in a crock pot. Oh yes, surprise, spoiler alert, it's in a crock pot. This is a really simple way to make chili. You don't have to wait all day while if you do the 8-hour one, you do. I'm doing it in 4 because I got a late start. It's about 11:30 right now. So if I want this done by dinner, I have to do it the 4-hour one. And it cooks the same way. It's gonna be done. It's just a higher rate when you do it on high for 4 hours versus low for 8 hours. So I have 1 can of sauce. I think this is like a 14 ounce. What is this? 15 ounce can of just regular tomato sauce. What is this here? Oh my goodness. I think this is a 14.5 ounce, 14.5 ounces of petite diced tomatoes. And you can do regular diced, but I like the petite one better. And then I have my slow cooker chili packet that's gonna have all the spices I need to put this all together. And it does have directions on the back. If you just wanna go with straight, you know, don't do all this extra stuff that I'm doing with the bacon and the onions and the jalapeno. It has simple directions in the back. This is also a beanless chili, so I am not a fan of beans. You can certainly put beans in this, but I prefer no beans. So I will be right back and mix this all together and show you what it looks like. All right, so here we are. Everything is mixed together. It's kind of hard to see. Hang on, I'll put it over here. So you can see the little bits of the tomato and the beef, the bacon, the onions. Oh my God, it's gonna be so good. So I'm gonna set this for high on 4 hours. If you have all day, if you get started early, do it low for 8 hours. And at the very end, when this is done, I'm gonna put a little barbecue sauce in there to add even more flavor. It's gonna be delicious. All right, we'll see what happens. All right, guys, the chili is done. I put it in a bowl because I wanted to show you a couple of different ways that we can make it. You could go your regular nacho way, of course. What's wrong with that, right? If you want to do something a little fancier, I did like these shell nachos. And then what I'm going to do is put a little cheese on each one. Oh, yum, yum. It's going to be good. And then I'm going to stick this in the oven. Just till cheese melts. I'll show you what that looks like. All right, here we go. I took them out of the oven, and this is the end result. I put some sour cream on top. The cheese is all melted and gooey and yummy. You can put some green onions on here as well. Nice little crunch and color to it. I also have my bowl of chili, which you see down here. I have my chips on top, my cheese, my sour cream. Another thing you can do is put it on hot dogs. You don't have to do like a fancy nacho thing like this. Just pile on the nachos on a cookie sheet with the chili, the cheese, throw it in the oven until the cheese melts. It's going to be so good, and your friends are going to love it. Great munchies for the Super Bowl. And I am going to go actually eat this right now. So if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to put it on the comments section below. And make sure to subscribe and tell your friends. And if there's something you want me to make that I haven't yet, please let me know what that is. I would love to hear from you guys. Alrighty, have a great night. Thanks. Bye.